She moved to Guam with her family when she was only 3 years old, and now Yuri Kim still calls the island her home, even though her job with the U.S. State Department takes her around the world as a diplomat. Kim graduated from the Academy of Our Lady in 1989 and believes growing up on Guam helped her to appreciate, communicate, and adapt to different cultures. She says she always knew she wanted to do something in public service.
When I was growing up here on Guam, I'd interned for Senator Arreola, and then I'd interned for Congressman Blas in Washington. And I really wanted to continue that public service. And so I took the Foreign Service exam, and I happened to pass. And since then, it's just been a great ride.
And what a great ride it's been. Just recently in July, Kim sat down and talked with the president of Iraq about the country's next government. But that's not all she's done during these last 14 years in her career field.
Started out in Beijing, and then I moved to Tokyo, went back to Washington to work for Colin Powell, went to Seoul to do domestic politics there, and then I went back to Washington and did the six-party talks for North Korea nuclear disarmament. And when I was done with that, I volunteered for a tour out in Baghdad for a year. So I've just completed that, and now I'm home. And this is the best part.
Kim's next assignment, learning to speak Turkish, something she admits her friends find slightly humorous.
As my friends joke around, I'm going to learn to talk Turkey. I'll do that for a year, and then beginning next summer, I'll be out in Ankara.
While she will be learning to speak another language, the U.S. diplomat is also fluent in Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. She also knows some French. But languages aside, Kim and her family are still very active in the local community. Since her mother Jane was killed in the 1997 Korean Airlines crash, her family started a nonprofit organization to fund the largest privately funded scholarship at the University of Guam. They also started another scholarship in 2007 at Academy. She talks about how her mother was the most strong-willed, determined, and positive person in her life, and how she would be proud of their scholarship recipients. Her advice to those with big dreams: work hard.
One thing that I used to do when I was a student here, we'd go out to the beach every weekend, and you can look out at the horizon and you can think that the world ends at the horizon, or you can wonder what lies beyond that horizon. And work hard to get some answers to the questions that you have in your mind about what's beyond, and work hard to turn your dreams into reality. And always remember where you're from. Always remember to give back. I think we sometimes forget that aspect of our lives.
While this inspirational woman and her family are proud to have grown up on Guam, she insists she's not done giving back to the place she calls home.
I have tremendous pride in the fact that I come from Guam. And so I think there's a lot more yet to give before we're going to be even.
Josh Tikenko, PNC News.